We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. He will face Jack Johnson, not as big as you might think, weighing in at 200 pounds.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two...
Smoking Joe Frazier. The Galveston Giant. This bout. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Beautiful left hook. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Frazier is in trouble again. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Been a tough round so far.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Being dazed now needs to steady.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Galveston Giant in real trouble now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Oh, my God, Johnny. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
In your lead. Come on, switch on.
On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
He blocks the right hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. These punches coming from every angle. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like he... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to hold it right there. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We'll go back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out
Doing the gaps will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab.
and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
He blocks the hook. Only catching air with that hook. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not. Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Both men step back for just a moment. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Blocks that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot... There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until...
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What a gift. What a gift.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's bombs away. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Nice punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far? Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And that will do it. What a victory. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did... happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul, the problem child, 6'1" tall with a reach of 76 inches. And facing him here is this man, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about it.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue. And there's the bell for round one. Blocks that left hook. They exchange punches. Defense here at all. Missing with that right hook. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven. Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Both men step back for just a moment. That uppercut can't get through. Close round with 10 seconds to go. The defense failed them. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go. It's round 2. Onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice job getting that punch through. How about that time counter shot? Did you see that? Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope has to fall asleep.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, on to the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely good. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Jake Paul in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Go out there and win.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just stay in this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that just.
Keep smart. If you were thinking, you were smart, you would
go back and win the round.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
each other's punching power. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Did well to block that right hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch lands. Output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Elusive. He somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so,
oh my God, Johnny! Will the referee step in? Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because
despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Perfect counter lands. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. They threw the hook. It didn't land. won a knockout, you can tell. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice.
Come on, you're going back into it.
There's the bell to start round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Hey, those punches add up. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter. And that was it. That was the... And down goes Jake Paul. I don't think we can truly appreciate this as we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.